Hello, Pac-Man.
Beep, beep.
Boop, beep.
Beep, beep.
So, Pac-Man, I want to talk to you about these DMT-induced tunnel space experiences you have, because I've actually been doing some research into that.
Oh, okay. What kind of research? Taking drugs?
No, just like looking into what other people say and comparing their described experiences against each other. And I know you have these vivid experiences of like going through these tunnels and encountering these beings, these ghost monster things, and I just wonder if you think they're real.
I don't know if real's the right word. The question is, we look at consciousness and we look at like an intelligent entity as being in a physical carbon-based form that's in front of you that you can shake hands with or give a hug to.
Right.
When you experience what happens when you take dimethyltryptamine, you throw all that out the window because the environment itself is not. It's not defined. It's fluid, meaning that it's changing constantly, but yet it seems far more vivid than this life right now. And there are these things that are there, and they communicate with you, and they seem to be really communicating with you, and they seem to also know you and be able to see right through, but they don't seem to be you. They seem to be something else.
Right.
That's all we know.
Right, but what do you think of them?
But that's what I think. That's all we know. You can't, like you could say that's a well of souls, that's what happens when you die, that's the afterlife, that's a parallel dimension, these are aliens, that's how they can communicate with us, they're non-physical life forms that exist in these realms of light. We don't know. You're just guessing, right?
Well, there are some people who believe that these creatures are like actually higher dimensional beings that cannot occur in the third dimension and can only interface with you in that lower dimensional state through DMT.
Maybe. But that's all you could ever say. It's really just a maybe. You know, when people say, I know what that is, I am communicating with the afterlife, or I know what that is, these are the real aliens. This is what happens when you're sleeping and people have these alien abduction experiences. What they really are having is an endogenous DMT dump, because your brain does produce DMT.
Really?
But new research is showing that it's not just the brain that produces DMT. That they used to think it was the pineal gland, but now they think literally the whole brain is producing it, and the liver, and the lungs. So it's part of the human body. It's something that the human body makes. They've been able to isolate it in specific organs, but they think this really bizarre, super potent psychedelic compound is everywhere. And they also think it's responsible for dreaming. They think there's an amount of it that comes out while you're sleeping, while you're in heavy REM sleep. This is speculative. But the thing is, there's parallels, right? One of the parallels to the psychedelic states and dreams is that they're very difficult to recall. You wake up and it's the most vivid. You come out of the experience, right? It's the most vivid thing that you've ever experienced in your life. And then moments later, you're like, I don't remember what happened. It's just like a dream.